people. So, um, I got sent an email by one of my subscribers with a an attachment. Sent me a copy of the email of a mistress who he had contacted, and had very little, no conversation with this person basically at all. A total of saw an ad, sent an email, got an email with a little bit of request for some information, sent that email back, and then got this long, just pre-formatted email. One of the things that he did, which was right in my opinion, is say that he will not call her mistress right out the box. He will call her mistress, whatever. He will call her ma'am, whatever. But not just mistress. In this first response email, after sending that, these are the rules. Now, you get in mind, there's a long ass email attached to this, and I will copy and paste this entire email into the text below. But I want to specifically focus on the 5 rules that she put in this email to this person. You got to keep in mind, they've had 0 actual conversation. A little text back, a little emails back and forth. Total of 3 prior to this. One he sent, one she sent, one he sent, and then she sends this. This is, to me, what's wrong with modern BDSM. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over the five things. A couple of them I agree with, or the second one I actually agree with, but number one, you must always, in capital letters, always address me as mistress. That's an earned title. I make it very clear, and I've done videos in the past where I have stated, I don't want somebody to just start calling me master unless I own them, unless I have rights over them. Sir, Master Hook, fine. But just mistress? No. He had been calling her ma'am, capital M, A, whatever that is, A-M, ma'am, which to me is very proper. And even using the capitalization of the word ma'am every time, I think it's totally proper. But using a capital M mistress is wrong. It's just, you're demanding something from somebody without the right to demand it. You don't have any rights over these people. You don't have any, they don't have any responsibility to treat you with any level of respect. But yet you're demanding this right out the box. The second thing is probably the one thing that I agree with on her, which is you must, again, all capitals, always be honest with me. Okay, one of my rules is 100% of the truth 100% of the time. So we agree on that part, but beyond that, the rest of these are just ridiculous. And you got to keep all of these things in context. Now, if this person had already had time and actually had agreed to be owned by this person, then I think most of these rules are acceptable. But right out the box, no. You must never, again in all capitals, doubt or argue with my decisions. Bullshit. Bullshit. Let's get these. Let's get this clear. Whenever I have a submissive or a slave and I make a decision, rule 1 is in place. Real world first. If I do something like tell my girl to not wear panties, but yet she's having issues, issues that would cause real world issues outside of that decision, then she has full rights to say no. But she wants complete obedience second one. That doesn't work that way. Fourth is you must never do any. You must never again, never do anything without permission. First off, the word any. Where does that lie? Where you're not giving enough context? Is it just within the stuff you're doing? Is it outside of the stuff you're doing? Is it in your daily life with your friends and your family and your work? Do I have to get permission to go to the bathroom? Do I have to get permission to wear a certain piece of clothing? Now, again, these kind of things would have been organized and structured when and if they actually had a conversation and they had agreed on what the parameters were of their relationships. A blanket statement like this shows the ignorance of the person who is talking about this. The last one is the one that I think really kind of bugs me the most. You must stop your search for any other mistress. You don't own them. You don't have any rights to them. You don't have an agreement that says you have, that you have exclusivity to them. But yet, you're immediately saying, don't. To me, this is somebody who does not understand what BDSM is, does not understand what a relationship should be. I think that with these sets of rules, and you got to keep in mind, there's a whole huge. I mean, first off, I'm being dyslexic and stuff. I'm cool. I have issues with with spelling and stuff like that, but I try to keep try my best, and I try to have my grammar good, and grammar as good as I can. I try to have my sentence structures and paragraphs and things like that not be these huge run-on paragraphs and actually break up thoughts. The first the entire email on my tablet is let's see if it starts here. Starts here and it keeps going up, is that long. The first paragraph is that much. This paragraph should be at least 3 to 5 paragraphs by itself. This just feels like a formulated email. Like she took it somewhere off the internet and sent it. And the pictures that she sent with it are, semi-generic and supposedly sexy. Again, so what? I don't care about those aspects of a person. I care about this, about is this person real? And from what I'm reading here, no, they're not. This is a scam. This is somebody who's doing catfishing, looking for some submissive male to go, yes, mistress, I will do whatever you say without any question. Yes, mistress. Yes, mistress. Yes, mistress. And then all of a sudden it starts turning into you will do this, you will do that, you will do this, you will do that, and you will send me money. I think that this is saying the terms like loving and caring. What is it? My number one reason at wanting a slave is frequently engaging in sexual practices with my slave through this kinky, erotic, fetish sexual displays with only which will only be about, and in quotations, the female dominance over the male. I am a very strict and dominant mistress. Okay, these are all just words. These are words. In a context of a master slave or a mistress slave relationship, those are the right words, but they're just words. This is a conversation, sending a pre-formatted email shows you don't know what you're really doing. You're playing a role. You're thinking this is the way it should be done, and it's not. How about actually just once that first email, that second email was sent, because I got sent the whole chain, was say, hi, let's talk. Here are some of my things I would like out of this relationship, and take it forward from there. But instead, this is what they get. And I wrote back to him saying, really, if this is what you got, don't waste your time. This is not real. This person is not real. They are just following a set of a guidelines, and regardless if this person is an actual real person, I seriously doubt it. I haven't done the research. I haven't Googled her name. I haven't image searched the photos to see if they're connected, if they're not real or not. But just from the email itself, I can actually just feel that this person doesn't understand, because the person who wrote me is experienced in the lifestyle, has been in the lifestyle for a decent amount of time, and knows what they want, and is very clear. This is being written as if she's talking to some vanilla sub little boy who has no clue what he's doing. And probably the vast majority of the people she's going to get are going to get that and get suckered into this. But I mean, the name of the title of the email is Hello Fresh Crop. If that doesn't tell you, tell you what you need to know, I don't know. Because really what she's doing is she's not dealing with them as an individual. People are not crops. I'm not looking for a crop of recruits to submit to me. I am looking for an individual to submit to me. So, like I said, I will copy and paste the email in the description below. Have at. I'm going to redact the names and the emails, addresses. I'm just going to give you the full text. Take it as it is. That's it for now. Be well and safe.